You are listening to SheKings with Erica and Allie. This is a podcast for peasants who don't want to live shitty lives. Every week we share insights on how to stop living out of habit and start living out of inspiration. So let's do this. Okay.
Hey,
Right.
we're here.
Hello, hello. Good morning. Well, morning my time. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome to SheKings, guys. Every week, we bring clarity to overused spiritual buzzwords and little known spiritual concepts so you can live a life with more freedom and ease. So that's why we are here. This is what we're bringing to you. And this is episode number 3 of season number 2. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, so what's been going on with you, homie?
Oh my gosh, I went to a sound bath last night. And I've never felt my mind just struggle, push against it so much. It was an hour of resistance and just uncomfortable shit. Yeah.
But you love massages, Allie. Like, why? Why? Because I feel like a lot of people can't relax in massage because you're just like, oh, you're touching my fat bits, or oh,
Yes.
happy ending. Why are you getting so close to the sweet spot? Whatever
Yeah.
it is. But there's no touching in a sound bath.
It's so crazy because so the gong and the crystal bowls are just, I don't want to say they're the only instruments, but I think they may be that your mind cannot track. So the mind tracks to find a pattern and then it can take over that pattern. It already knows, yep, pattern's coming up. The gong there's no pattern, it's just sound. And so the mind usually just unplugs and just it throws up its hands. It's just like, I don't know what to do. My mind was like, I may not know what to do, but I'm going to fight it. And it was I just shattered. It literally, like, it was somebody else's mind. It was insane. It would not be quiet. It was fighting so hard. And then I could come back and just say, like, quiet, breathe, drop into my body. And it wouldn't even allow me to do that. It was crazy. So I did sleep really good, though, last night. But I'm not giving up. There's another sound bath. And I'm going back in.
This is Allie. She never gives up. I swear. I'm like, Allie, you're a masochist. I went to a sound bath. It was torture. I'm going next week. Like,
going back in.
Okay.
I am going to surrender.
Because you and I, when we lead yoga teacher trainings, we spend a lot of time teaching people that the mind actually isn't yours, right? Yeah. It's just, it's reaching up and grabbing thoughts from the frequency where you're vibrating. And that's what it does. And, these thoughts are universal. And, I always use this example, but it's the best fucking one. Michael Jackson saying, whenever I get an idea for a song, I have to do it immediately. Otherwise, Prince makes my song, right? Because it's like, it's not Michael Jackson's song, right? The universe is like, I got this beat in my mind, and I'm just handing it out. Who's gonna do it, right? So yeah. So it wasn't your mind; it's the mind.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! And the mind got together, and it was like it brought its friends.
Let's talk.
Like, let's go, people. Let's go. We're not giving in. Oh my gosh. But it was a good experience. So what about you? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. You know that I'm just going through like death after death after death. I've been having so much stuff come up and just shift inside of me. And it's shifting everything out. It's shifting how I approach life. I thought I was free, girl. I thought I was just out here. And I guess it was one of those things when you're freer than you were, you're like, it's free, right?
Yeah, this is it.
Good. And it's just amazing how many layers are in there. And so this last month, it has just been an unpacking. It's just like, look at this, you're a fucking victim. And I'm like, I thought I was over victim. Look at this. Not only do you not love yourself, but you shouldn't love yourself, which is what the topic of our podcast is going to be today. This episode is going to be all about that. So that type of stuff coming up, and yeah, I'm feeling lighter and lighter every day, but it
That's
always
awesome.
wakes me up at 3:30 in the morning. It's like,
Yay.
Hey, I got something I want to tell you.
That has been my wake up time too. So if we were on the same timeline, we could totally chit chat.
We do anyway. As soon as you wake up,
That is true.
Ridiculous times.
I love that. I totally love that. Good. And I'm excited to talk about this topic today. And this is a nice segue to go into that. The universe is laughing at us. So that's going to be our little input. It's when we think we have everything like together, that the universe, I know that it's laughing, and it's not that it's like a form, like a person, like just chuckling. The universe laughs in a different way. I totally believe that.
Yeah, so this is one of our new segments. So we're not gonna do That's My Shit. Today we're gonna do The Universe is Laughing at You. And Ellie has The Universe is Laughing at You example.
So my example is for the last couple of weeks, I have been doing my wake up at 3:30. I've had so much energy, and I haven't been tired throughout the day, but I haven't been taking care of me, like just taking care of myself as far as, take a break, do something for you. And so, but in my heart, I knew that needed to happen, but I was just like, no, I need to start running this energy. I need to start be productive. Like, this is an awesome feeling. And so it was funny. So I was teaching my Thursday night shamanic power yoga flow. And I was sitting there and I felt this intense tickle, like right up here in my nose.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, it literally felt like somebody had stuck something up my nose and was going like this. Mm-hmm. And it was so intense. And just like in that moment, I knew it was the universe, like going, here we go. And it was doing the tickling because it just wanted to let me know that shit's about to go down.
Exactly. Because I told you to take care of yourself, and now they're starting to giggle. It's like, I'm about to get you because you don't.
Oh my gosh! So like seriously, right when class ended, like everything just shifted, and I got crazy sick, like just head stuff. I was in bed for a week. And I was laughing the whole time. I was just like, but just to have that, like, just full on, I'm giving you a heads up, this is what's coming, and letting it be like right there. Like, yeah, it had fun because it could have been like, a sore throat or something, but the universe was just like, no, this is going to get her, and this is going to be hilarious.
Right. I'm going to
so enjoy
weird shit.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to tickle like right in between your brain and your sinuses. Enjoy.
I love that. So the lesson here, people, is fucking listen, right? When the universe is telling you to do some shit over and over again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, do it. Mm-hmm. And you know what the message is because you feel it. You have that intuition. I need to, like, let's slow down, let's rest, let's breathe, let's stop pushing. Yep. Yeah. Love it. So that's my the universe is laughing at me. And it was really funny that it came across as a tickle. Like, this is gonna tickle and then it's gonna suck. This is gonna make you sneeze and feel really weird, and then you're just gonna be fucking miserable. So it's enjoy.
Like, laugh, tickle,
yeah, because this is good. This is good shit. Okay, let's talk about what it means to love yourself. And this is a question that I ask a lot of my clients usually all the time. Like, what is your story about yourself? Like, how do you see yourself? Do you love yourself? And it is always like, yeah, I do. And so but then when we start to dig deep, it always comes back to no, I don't, because the true concept of love, it isn't love like yeah, my life's pretty good and I like how I look,
Yeah.
and that's not love. And love isn't even the love that I feel for my grandkids. That's not it either.
Yeah.
Um, Love is acceptance of all things. So love looks like this. It's pretty flat. It's pretty
Yeah.
neutral. It doesn't go. That's your hormones. That's dopamine. That's
Yeah.
serotonin. That's that feeling. That's not love.
Yes.
Um, so it's just acceptance of all things,
Listen,
absolutely all
you better preach, bitch. Okay. Like, because, and this is what I love about what you're saying. I mean, even the flatness is love is you, right? And we think that we are this like walking, talking body who has all of these emotions and these ups and these downs. But when we check in, we find that we're what's behind that. And what's behind that, it's flat. And it's not flat in a, there's nothing there sense.
right.
It's
Like an
very
emptiness.
full. And I guess it is empty as well, right? Because it is everything.
Yeah.
But what it's not doing is going up and down. It's not, whether it's the death of a loved one or not getting what you wanted or
Yes.
getting what you don't want. Who you really are, this love is not, it's not responding. It's just there, the container for all of it. So yes, I love your explanations. Guys, when we do this, we like have started to like plot out what we're gonna say and all that stuff, but like what we say, we're surprised. Well,
Like, oh, that was good.
that was good. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're talking today about, do you love yourself? Because, it's something that came to both me and Allie in different ways. And, I had a really profound experience last night at my 3:30 wake up call from
Yeah.
Source. Wake up. I was reading this book that Allie told me to read, and it asked the question, what's the biggest lie you tell yourself? And just like that, the answer came, and it was like, that you love yourself. And I was like, what? Oh my God. Oh my God. And like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, and so I was just like, okay, Erica, like stick with it, because it came like Allie, like quick, fast. Folks, like boom, immediately the question was presented. I closed my eyes, I sat with it, boom, that you love yourself. And so I was like, let me do the work on this. So you guys have heard us talk about Byron Katie, the work, and it's 4 questions and some turnarounds. But catch us on one of our workshops. We'll walk you guys through the work. It's just such good work. The first question is it true? Right? Whatever you believe, is it true? And so I'm like, is it true that I love myself? And I'm like, yes. And it felt like a really real yes, right? Can I be certain that I love myself? Yes, I love myself. And then the next question is, what happens when you believe you love yourself? And Allie, beautiful souls, when that question came up, what happens when I believe that I love myself? My fucking soul opened up, because I realized when I believe I love myself, then I have to be a self. I have to be this idea of who I think I am. And it was like, oh shit, because I love myself, I have to be strong and powerful. I can't let myself be small. I can't let myself start from the beginning. I'm better than that, right? Because I love myself, I can't let myself be seen in a negative light. I can't let myself being seen to want something and maybe not be able to get it. I can't let myself, um, I don't know, have the full range of human experience because I love myself. And so it was this huge realization. It's like, so the last question is, what would be different if you didn't have the belief, if you didn't hold the belief that you love yourself? And it was like, wow, if I didn't hold that belief, I would be free to be everything, to be the beggar, to be the person who does embarrassing things, to be the fool, to be the jester. And like, this is a realization I've had a million times before. And one of the things I always tell my clients is to um, to ask themselves, what would I do if I loved myself? And I think it's still a really good practice for when you are starting out. But what would you do if you didn't love this idea of who you had to be? So,
That's
uh,
awesome.
yeah. And, it brings to mind what you posted for SheKings, Allie, this idea of being thankful for the shit that sucks. So, can
Yeah.
you walk us through?
Yeah, it's so easy for everyone, every human to say, no, I love this thing about this. Like, I love the holidays, I love get togethers. And then instantly it's, I don't love this person, or I don't even, not even love, I don't like this. You have resistance towards something, right? And we could go, I love living in the city. And then in the next breath, oh, I hate the traffic.
Yes.
It's just contradictory. So when we go back to true love and what that means, it's acceptance of all things. So the best example that I have for accepting all of it is being a mom, right? We say like, I love being a mom. Okay. But then it's, oh, I don't like it when my kids do this or do this, or have to deal with the school issues, or deal with teens that talk back, or adult children who are doing A, B, and C, right? That's contradictory. It's, true love is, if I love to be a mom, then it is, I love to be a mom. I love all of it. I accept all of it. And I'm not saying like don't have any emotions such as frustration or irritation. Let it come in. Look at it for what it is. Why am I resisting this behavior in my child? Right. And we'll talk about this in another podcast, because it simply is, you're not accepting it in yourself. You're not loving it in yourself. That's all it means. And so finding that love is just acceptance of all things.
But even acceptance of the fact, so we just went to the States for Thanksgiving, which is why you guys didn't get a podcast last week. My bad.
But if you love SheKings, you will love that aspect that we didn't do a video, a podcast.
Get with it. If you embrace the fact that we pissed you off, right? You'll never be more pissed. You'll be all right. So Asha and I basically went from Cleveland to New York, and then we had a 4 or 5 hour layover in New York. And then we took a midnight flight to Amsterdam. And when she got in, she was so turned around and so upside down. And I hate checking bags. I hate waiting for bags. And so I have 2 heavy backpacks, and she wants me to carry her. And I'm trying to, but at certain points I would put her down. And when I tell you, Allie, that girl with droves of people coming off these international flights, just stop walking and lay down on the floor. Lay down on the floor of the airport. Girl, I stepped to the side. I said, I'll wait. I'll wait. And your inclination is want to pick the child up, want to be angry. And I'm like, you know what? I'm totally okay with her being upset. And I'm okay with me being frustrated, or because I wanted to get to the passport things. I'm like, oh my God, all these people are going to get in line before us to stamp their passport. I'm here all day, and it's just going to get worse. And it was just you know what? We're going to be all day, and it's just going to get worse. And so I love that.
Oh, I like that. That's a good example.
Yeah.
Okay. And right now my granddaughter, she's 3, and she is just all these emotions where she just falls down and just starts screaming and crying. If you say a certain thing to her. And then like even me and my daughter, we can feel that resistance coming up because we want her to stop, or we want her to be different or to fix it. And then I'm just like, just ask if she wants a hug. Like, can I hold you? And let her scream. And so that's been doing a lot, because it's just like, if we love Nava, we love Nava. We love Nava's little drama. We love her threats. She threatened Mark the other day.
What did she say?
Oh my gosh. She goes, he picked her up from school. They were in their car. And then she's just random, like, Papa, don't tease my brother. If you tease my brother, I will kick you out of the car, and I will get in the front seat, and I will drive away, and I will leave you on the side of the road. Don't tease him. And Mark's just like, okay, Nava. And then so he didn't engage with her, and so it was quiet. And then he's like, and don't tease my little brother Nasai. He's too little. And if you tease Nasai, I will kick you out of the car. And she just does her thing, and he's like, okay.
How old is she?
3.
That's right. I thought she was 3. I'm like, Nava, we're not here.
Oh, Nava will step up to anybody, and I'm just like, that girl better come with it when she's an adult. Use this energy, because goodness.
You know, the thing is, like, you and your daughter might feel resistance to it, but if you were like, oh no, I need to love all of this, right? It's like, no, like, I feel resistance, and I'm okay with that. And do you need a hug? And it's like, so it's really about accepting the totality of everything.
Yes.
That this doesn't feel good. That, you know, I think it's just this understanding that to have the full experience of life, to really enjoy it all, you have to be able to enjoy all of it.
All of it.
In the bad.
Yeah.
In the bad. Just, yeah. So,
because that's what makes it a whole. It's not a whole if it's just all good. It's not a whole if you say it's all bad. It's a whole when it is good, when both of them come together. And so loving yourself is just that. I love the parts of me, like if you're overweight, if you have acne. I was breaking out later on earlier, and I was like, what is this business?
I hate it.
It's all of that, right? Because that makes me whole. It absolutely makes me whole. It makes me who I am. The angry parts of me when I get frustrated or irritated, like that, those parts are as important as when I'm doing workshops and leading. And so it's just, it makes everything me. And so, and that's work. Like, I will be the first one to admit that's fucking work, because we like to create this idea of ourselves because it feels comfortable, and we like to present it to people. This is who I like to present. But then when you say that's not presenting all of you, that's not all of you, like what are the other sides of you? That's work. That's absolutely work. But it's so important.
Well, you know, as a final note, when you said that you wanted this to be the topic, so, you know, Allie and I had talked about this, you know, what we're talking to you guys about right now. And when she said, well, let's make this the topic for today, I was like, whoa. I mean, you know, there's an image to maintain, and it's like, no, all of it. Yeah. So
I love it.
That's it for today. We're gonna, you know, give you guys some homework. And we hope that you will do it so that you can start being more whole and loving the whole, or dismissing having to be just one side, because that's what we're doing every day. Like, only the good stuff. That's who I am. Only the good stuff. Oh.
I'm totally going to mess up our homework, because this is what I want the homework to be. I want it to be what you did. Sit with it. What is the biggest lie that you told yourself? And write it down.
Allie.
Yes, we're going deep on this one, bitches. Oh, and it could be, I love my marriage. It could be, I love being a mom. It could be, I love my job. It could be fucking, I love being a human. What? You're like, no. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Being a human sucks. Life and death cycles. Are you kidding me?
Exactly.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
So, yes, Allie, I will say, You're welcome, people, because Allie just brought the fire with giving you that homework. And so this is how you do it, right?
Yeah.
I want you guys to sit down, open your mouth to breathe. 5 inhales, 5 exhales. And when you've completed your 5 inhales and exhales in through the mouth and out, you're going to find that your body has settled, your mind has quieted. And then I want you to ask the question, what is the biggest lie I told myself? And sit there, mouth open, breathing, and let the answer come to you. Don't search your mind. The answer is not in your mind. The mind only has old stuff for you. But your soul will speak to you, and the soul is always fresh and new. So open your mouth and breathe, ask the question, and let it come. You can start writing, you can just let it wash over you, whatever you want to do. But guys, do this fucking work and watch your mind be blown.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, you guys, that is our show for this week. So again, you're always welcome. We ask you, please, 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 please send us some love and find us on iTunes, Google Play, YouTube. Please leave us a rating. The 5 stars are awesome, but if you could take the time to leave some written words so people can kind of tap in from your experience, what you've been getting from what we've been sharing. Also, always keep an eye out for our upcoming online workshops because we want to meet you. We want to hear your voice. We want to hear your stories. Maybe not all of them, but you know what I'm saying. And we definitely want to work with you in real life. So Erica, tell the people where they can find you and work with you.
Guys, my website is ericadanielle.com. If you want to schedule some time with me, I do free intakes, free consultations where it's just full out coaching, and you'll see set up a chat in the corner of my website, and we're going to sit together for an hour, hour and a half, and we're going to get you to a place where whether you want to work with me or not, you are ready to rock and roll. And you can find me at Erica Danielle Overshares on Facebook and on Instagram. What about you?
Awesome. They can find me at IamAllieDuncan.com. I am revamping everything. So we can do one-on-ones over the phone if you're not in Denver, or come to my studio, Urban Sanctuary, and take a class workshop for me. You can find that at usdenver.com. We're in downtown Denver, and at Instagram, I am Allie Duncan, and I changed it to I am Allie Duncan Be Seen, because I'm really focusing on being visible. So visibility is my big thing right now. So I'm switching that up a little bit. So look for changes there, you guys. And also our website is almost done for SheKings. And so I think we'll be ready to kick out our new logo this coming week and announce the website, put it up there. And then also look for our Patreon site, which is almost done being set up. So we have a lot for you guys coming up, and we are super excited to share that with you. So tune in for next week when we get back together and drop some more knowledge on ourselves.
On ourselves. You're welcome.
All right, guys.
Love you.
Bye.